Good morning to all. On behalf of Foreclosure, I welcome you all for today's webinar on how to buy bank auction property, how to identify the bargain deals. We acknowledge you all for your commitment towards your financial future and for your family's financial future. The decision to buy property in bank auction is a wise financial aspect. I will introduce myself. My name is 𝘚𝘳𝘪𝘚𝘳𝘪𝘳𝘢𝘚 I am from Mumbai, Maharashtra. I'm a commerce graduate and I'm a debt recovery certified agent. I have a 10 years experience in this bank auctions field. I am taking care of Maharashtra, Gujarat and Goa states. So there are 255 live auctions from DCB Bank and 283 properties are from direct sales. Links are provided in our chat. You can click on that link and select the property. Also, you can interact with the head of recovery DCB after some time. I request you, please type in a chat from which city you are participating in this webinar. So I request you all to kindly send your responses in our chat room. Okay, we got a response from Mr. Ankur. He is from Great Noida. Great. We have one Prakash sir from Hyderabad. We have Suresh Pawar from Mumbai. Uh, Harmonia Gupta by BLR. Sri Nashik. Legend Gaming. I know his name. Nashik. He's from Nashik. Dinesh Bhanushali is from Mumbai. Divyansh from Delhi. Abhijit from Pune. Vinod from Pondicherry. Rehan from Vadodara. YP Rao from Hyderabad. Varun from Bangalore. Manoj from Pune. Vishal from Jammu. Abhay from Surat. Rayan from Visakhapatnam. Yash from Delhi. Uh, Sami from Mumbai. There is someone from Tamil Nadu. Arshdeep Kaur from Punjab. Kamlesh from Tirupati, Tamil Nadu. Ridhima from Hyderabad. Baldev from Chandigarh, Dehradun. Someone from Gurgaon. Someone from Lalit from Mumbai. Lalit from Noida, UP. Nakul from Delhi. Rakesh Kumar from Delhi. Thank you all of you for joining and for your responses. So how today's webinar will go? 11 a.m. to 11:35 a.m. presentation on how to buy bank auction property, how to find the bargain deals. 11:35 a.m. to 11:50 a.m. Mr. Sriram Chandrasekhar, head of recoveries DCB, will guide us. There are 255 live auction and another 283 properties for direct sale are available. In total, 538 NPS properties are available for any clarification support by this property. The Sriram sir will guide you in some time. And we have one last segment that is 11:50 a.m. to 12 question and answer. If you have any queries, you can. We have a 11:50 to 12:05. You can ask your questions. We will answer to that queries. Moving forward, foreclosure started in 2009. It is a 16-year-old firm from Hyderabad. Our head office is there at Maitrivanam, Amirpet, Hyderabad. We have two vertical. One is foreclosureindia.com, aggregator website for listing of all the bank auction property for movable, immovable, and gold auction. This is our Foreclosure India website homepage. We have been listing all the auction properties across India since 2009. During last 1 year, we have listed more than 254,000 auctions. Our is the exclusive portal for auction properties only. 8.25 million people have visited our website during the last 1 year. People from 239 countries have visited our foreclosureindia.com for searching bank auction properties. Our e-auction website is user-friendly and it has dynamic search facility to search property by auction, auction date, and by city-wise. This is our auction portal where we conduct the auction for major clients private sector banks, small finance, and other financial institute. Also coming forward, we have S2QC certification. It is stand for standardization, testing, and quality certification from Government of India, Ministry of Electronics and IT. Our firm is ISO firm certified for quality compliance. We have been empaneled with 56 banks, financial institutions, liquidators, etc. as a e-auction service provider for conducting online auction for their NPN. So we have DCB Bank, we have Jana Small Finance, we have South Indian Bank, we have Karur Vaishya Bank, we have Karnataka Bank, we have JM Financial, Cholamandalam, we have Bajaj Finance Limited, we have Tata Capital, GIC Housing Finance, Piramal Capital, LIC Housing Finance, HDB Financial, Dhanalakshmi Bank, PNB Housing Finance, Proteum Finance, etc. are using our services. Our USP is success rate of selling property will be more. As a bank auction in is providing wide publicity to asset under auctions, whereas others are only conducting e-auction. Our second USP is price for conducting e-auction is lowest when compared to all the other service providers. Our third USP is non-performing asset disposal is the only exclusive activity for bank auctions.in, whereas it is non-core activity for other e-auction service provider. During the last 12 years, we have conducted 70,568 properties vehicle auctions across the India. We have shared on the screen that our 12-year performance. Last 1 year, we have conducted 13,675 auctions. We have well-trained 25 experienced members. We are providing best service in conducting e-auction. We have conducted 571 e-auction in a 1 day. That is our best achievement that we have conducted 571 auction in a day. If someone buy bank auction property, they don't have to pay any commission. Yes, if someone buy bank auction properties, they don't have to pay us any commission. If you are buying through bank auction, you no need to pay any commission to us. We have provided one month free access to foreclosureindia.com site. If you are existing premium subscriber, then we have provided 1 month free access, please. If you are already a premium subscriber, we have already given a 1 month free access. So I request you all, please type in a chat that what one can buy in a bank auction. If you have any ideas, you can share your ideas in a chat box. Vehicle, correct. We have one response from Mr. Dilip. He is saying vehicle. Mr. Prakash is saying plots, gold. Avinash is saying house. Ridhima is saying flats. Correct. Avinash is saying commercial property. One of them is saying gold. Correct. Flats. Correct. Absolutely right. Abhijit is saying properties, flat, properties, agriculture. Correct. Correct. All of you, you are correct. What one can buy in bank auction? So please saying anything which takes on loan from bank. Correct. You are right. Absolutely right. So we will see what one can buy following in a bank auction. Flat, houses, open plots, villas, shop, commercial properties like vehicles, industries, plant and machinery, scrap, gold, ship, submarine, etc. Dinesh is saying industrial property. Correct. Absolutely right. Jagdish is saying real estate and growth. Absolutely right. So in upcoming, we can see Mr. Jagdish is saying agriculture land, Harish is saying building. Absolutely right. In this slide, we can see the advantage of buying properties through bank auction. So the major advantage that is price advantage. Yes, bank auction properties are approximately 25% less than market price. Yes, 100%. If you go to the bank, you visit the property and you will come to know the market value of the property and the reserve price of the auction property is cheaper than 25%. So this is the first advantage of buying property in bank auction. Second is legally safe. Bank financial institution approve loan after verification of all the legal aspect only. Bank auctions are legally safe and fall us users the SURFACI Act and the DRT Act. So if, for example, I am availing loan from the bank and I have to purchase the property. So bank, what will we do? They will take the technical clarity and they will take the physical clarity and the legal clarity. Then only I will get the sanction loan from the bank. So this is legally safe. Next is credibility of seller. Bank and financial institution approve loans after verification of this aspect. So we'll move on to credibility of seller. You are buying from the bank and financial institution which is authorized by the government of India to sell such property. For example, if I am buying the property from a DCB bank, so this is been authorized by the government of India. If I am buying the property from the LIC Housing Finance, this has been authorized by the government of India. So credibility of seller is the advantage of buying property from the bank. Next is time frame. Entire transaction will be over in less than 2 months period, and ownership will be transferred in a 1 month. So entire transaction will be completed in the 2 months, and the ownership will be transferred in a 1 month period. The next is transparency. 100% transplant transaction. Yes, 100% transfer because you are buying from the bank. You have a direct connection to the bank. You are paying directly to the bank. If you are paying directly to the bank, this is the 100% transparency. No one involved in between you. So I request you all who are conducting these auctions. So please type in a chat if you have any reference that you know that. Yes, Prakash sir is saying bank, NBFCs, DRT, correct. They are conducting this auction. Also, anyone can uh, type in a chat. Auction Tiger is a service provider. Anyone else? Liquidators, correct. Liquidators are also there. Who are conducting this auction in a bank? Public sector bank. Dilip sir is saying banks. Correct, sir. So there are 12 numbers of public sector bank. Private sector banks, 21 numbers are there. Rural banks, 43 numbers. Foreign banks in India, 46 numbers. Housing Financial Institute like LIC Housing Finance, GIC Housing Finance, etc. are 96 numbers. Cooperative banks, state, 34 number. Urban banks, 1,504 numbers. Rural banks are there, 6,000 numbers, etc. There are liquidators, more than 500 numbers, and others. How to find the details? So for purchasing property, newspaper is the option. So yes, as per the SURFACI Act, all auction notice must be published in a two newspaper. One is in English paper and second one is in a local language paper. Consider DCB Bank is issuing notice from Delhi. Then they will publish that notice in English newspaper and Hindi newspaper. Also, they can publish in a bank website, financial institution website, e-auction website. It takes a lot of time and cost getting the required information and to store that information. Aggregator website like a foreclosureindia.com. Yes, aggregator website like a foreclosureindia.com. We collect all these bank auction details across the India and display them city-wise in the searchable format by type of property, revised price range, institution-wise, and we collect nominal service only. Auction statistics for last 2 years. So in this slide, we will see the for the financial year of 2023 and 24, the total auction conducted by the banks that is 2,17,331. And 2024 to 25, bank has total conducted auction that is 2,54,091. Amongst that, 1,27,470 auctions in 2023 and 1,49,237 are properties in 2024 and 25 from public sector banks. Around 59% auctions are from 12 public sector banks and remaining 89,861 auctions in 2023 and 24 and 1,4,850 were from all the banks and financial institutions. Around 41% auctions are from private banks, financial institutions, liquidators, etc. So how many are being sold out of 2,54,091 auctions? Less than 50,000 only. That is less than 20% only. For about this 15%, only one person is coming and taking the property at a reserve price. If you are interested in bank auction property, so mark my word, then you have a 95% probability that you can buy that property at a reserve price plus one increment. So notice this, if you are participating in the auction, so you have 95% chances to win this auction at a reserve price plus one increment only. How to buy or what is the process? We will see the process of buying this property. How to buy or what is the process? Buying property in bank auctions is the intelligent financial decision. There are the 7 steps to buy properties in bank auction, foreclosure properties. Read the auction notice carefully. The first stage is read the auction notice carefully. We have given an example of sale notice that is on your screen. So we advise to take a printout of auctions notice and read the details mentioned in the advertisement carefully. And note down the important aspect like contact details, inspection date, reserve price, earnest money deposit, that is we call EMD, cost of auction forms, tender submission time and date, auction date and time, and finally e-auction website details. So you note down these details, whatever I have said in, read the auction notice carefully. Second step is inspect the property. So inspection of the property, visit the site of the property as per the inspection schedule given in the sale notice. Consult the people around the property to know the price prevailing in that area. While inspecting the property, observe the present physical condition of the property. Inquire about the pending property taxes, electricity dues, welfare association maintenance dues. The property comes as is, as such as pending dues should be added to your consideration price before quoting. So these aspects you have to note down while visiting to the property, while inspection the property. Third stage is verification. So we have given an example of equivalence certificate. So inquire with the bank and a financial institution about the further information of the property. Visit the bank and see all the documents such as registration document of the present borrower, links document, latest equivalence certificate pertaining to the property, approved layout for the plot by the component authority, approved plans for the flats, houses by the component authority. If if required, consult with the solicitor, advocate before the auction. Once this aspect is clear, you can proceed further. The next stage is make finance ready. After document verification, get your finance ready. Please make sure that you are prepared for the price to be paid for the property. If you have ready cash, you can clinch the deals faster and possess the property fast. If you are thinking for availing a loan from the bank, you may approach some bank for a sanction of pre-approval loan to complete the transaction in specific time frame very smoothly. So make your finance ready. Next is submit bid. Submission of tender, submit the bid at the specific branch before the due date and time along with the demand draft, banker check as a EMD. EMD as I said, earnest money deposit. Copy of purchase of PAN card, photo identity proof and residential proof like Aadhaar card you can use. In most of the cases, the EMD amount is 10% of the reserve price. These are the aspect that you have to take care of before submitting the bid. So you have to submit the bid with the local branch. You have to clear with your KYC document, self-attested. You have to submit the self-attested to the nearest branch. You have to submit the bid. After that, moving forward, participate in the auction. Based on the data and statistics of the foreclosure property, bank auction property in India, around 60% of the bank auction properties are unsold. Due to some various reasons, around 30% properties are getting one bid only. Around 10% properties are getting two or more bids. In case of auction, please take training from the e-auction service provider at a free of cost. The details of the auction service providers are available in the auction notice. Any bidder investor is successful if she is the highest bidder in the auction. Bidder investor needs to pay 25% of the highest bid amount minus 10% of EMD already paid. On the same day of the auction, balance 75% amount is to be paid in a 15 to 30 days as specified by the bank and a financial institution. Next stage is sales certificate and registration. So after completion of your 100% payment, bank will issue one sales certification and registration. So after payment of total amount entire from the own sources or through the bank loan, a sale confirmation certificate will be issued. Investor have to pay the stamp duty and get the property registration on their name. The authorized officer will be registered the property on behalf of the bank. After completion of the registration, the physical possession of the property will be handed over to the investor. So these are the 7 stages to how to buy or what is the process we have identified by the foreclosure. First is read the auction notice carefully. Second is inspect the property. Third is verify document. Fifth is make finance ready. Fifth is submit the bid form. Sixth is participate in the auction. And seventh is get the sale certificate and registration. How to identify the bargain deals and best deal in a bank auction. So you all are waiting for this. So we will know how to identify the bargain deals and best deal in the bank auction. For that, you have to go to the foreclosureindia.com. After going to foreclosureindia.com, go to search menu, type city name, property type, minimum reserve price, maximum reserve price, and click on the search button. Select the suitable property with the respective borrower name, institution, location, auction start date, and search. To know the previous auction details of the property, again go to search and search with the 18 to 20 months prior date so that the system will show the previous details. I'll give you a live example how we can find the same thing on our website. I'll share the screen. For example, Nagesh Hanuman Pawar, he's from TCB Bank. His city is Mumbai. I need to check whether it is come before or not. So what I'll do, I'll go to the auction start date I'll go to the January first auction. I'll click on search. Once I'll click on the search now, the details of the property will show for the particular account, that is Nagesh Hanuman Pawar. So for the first time when the auction is conducted by the DCB Bank, that is the reserve price is 63,50,000, and again it comes on 7th 11th 2025, that is on November. The bank has reduced the rate to 57,15,000. The property is unsold. Then again property is come under auction on 5th of December. The auction price is reduced. The reserve price is 51,43,500. Again is reduced to the auction, and now it is in auction at 31st December. It is in a live auction. The amount of reserve price is 46,29,150. To avail these details, what I'll do, I'll click on that view button and I'll take all the details that mentioned in the sale notice, that the authorized officer number is there, the property details are there, borrower name is there, all the details with the document given by the bank. So if I need to search this best deal. So I can tell you, if you want to purchase the property in Mumbai, Kanjuma, this is the building best deal. If you want to purchase the property in your location, what you have to do? You have to search before the property, like I have suggested. Here you can find when is the first auction for this property, how many times comes earlier, what is the previous reserve price. Based on that number of times it comes for the auction and the reduction in reserve price over the time, please choose the property to buy at the rock bottom price. We are committed to support the 500 people buy properties and vehicles before this 31st March. So grab this opportunity. I request you all to go to the Foreclosure India website and check out the listings of the property available. Also, we have shared the property details in the chat box. Inventory of properties available with us, that is live auction. DCB Bank, we have 246 properties. South Indian Bank, we have 193 numbers of property. Cholamandalam Investment Finance Company Limited, we have 155 properties. Jana Small Finance Bank Limited, we have 120 numbers of property. Tata Capital Housing Finance Limited, we have 91 numbers of property. LIC Housing Finance Limited, we have 41 numbers of property. JM Financial Asset Reconstruction Company Limited, we have 34 numbers of property. Kotak Mahindra Bank, we have 26 numbers of property. Karur Vaishya Bank, we have 31 numbers of property. Other institution like other bank we have empaneled with, we have 270 numbers of property. The total live auctions are available on our bankauction.in portal. Properties are available for direct sale are available on our foreclosureindia.com website homepage. There is a button called the open stock button. I request you all that we have a question and answers segment on the last 15 minutes. So you prepare for your answer. We will answer your question. You answer you raise your questions at the last of this when the segment is start. So please, I request you all to wait for some time for question and answer segment. So direct property sales are available in an open stock on the Foreclosure India website. So DCB Bank, we have 283 numbers of property. Oris Leasing and Financial Services Limited, we have 18 numbers of property. Karur Vaishya Bank, we have 10 numbers of property. Cholamandalam Investment and Finance Company Limited, we have 2 numbers of property. These all properties are for direct sale. You can visit to the link that we have already shared in our chat box. There are some frequently asked questions. So first question is who will register the property on buyer name? The answer is authorized officer of bank or financial institution will register the property. Second question is you are selling the property. What is the benefit for you? We assist the bank in disposing of the property and help bank and financial institutions recover their NPS. Bank are paying us for conducting of online auctions, so that is our benefit only. Third is can I purchase this property directly without going to the auction? Answer will be no. Once the publication is done, you must participate in the auction online. As I said, you have a 95% probability that you can win the auction at a one reserve price plus one increment. Fourth question is when will be the bank give the original document? Answer is after registration, the bank needs to close the defaulter or borrower's account. Once the account is closed, the head office will release the document to the concerned bank branch. After that, the bank will contact the concerned officer to hand over the original document. This process usually takes 1 month only. Fifth question is will banker clean the flat or land before handing over the property? Answer will be no. It is clearly mentioned in the sale notice that the bank is selling the property on as is, what is, and as is, where is basis. So this thing you have to be take care of it. So this is the frequently asked question. So many buyers have asked this question. So we have answered this frequently asked question. I request Mr. Prakash Reddy sir to introduce our today's guest, Mr. Sriram Chandrasekhar sir from DCB Bank. Jai Prakash sir.
Yeah, good morning, y'all. Uh, so this is Sriram Chandrasekhar, sir. He is the head of the recovery of the DCB Bank Limited, having 32 years of experience in sales, credit, collections, and recovery across all geography of the country. He is an engineering graduate and hold post-graduation qualification in management and law. And his job role is in this manage the NPA and write off the portfolio of the bank, of which a crucial component is disposal of mortgages and hypothecated or pledged assets of defaulting borrowers by following due process of the law. He has worked in leading banks like Standard Chartered Bank and NBFS and ARCs also. Chandrasekhar Sriram Chandrasekhar sir, please have it, sir. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you. That's the correct introduction, and thank you. I am very glad to be part of this meeting of learned investors across the country and a good leading platform for disposal of repossessed assets and a standard name in the industry. So I would say foreclosure.com is one of the earliest ones who is into this business. There are many more new players now in this, but you are one of the earliest players and you are known for following ethical and good practices. This, so
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
glad to be part of this gathering, and definitely I appreciate that valuable time and the investors and you have spared for this webinar. I welcome any questions on this, but I have already seen that you have addressed most of the points.
Thank you, sir.
But maybe some of them may wish to ask something from the banker who is really handling these properties. So some of the questions I already saw that what is it for you that why do you dispose why are you part of the disposal, which you answered. But what is in it for the bank? The bank is trying to reduce its losses. The bank has other recovery mechanisms like pursuing legal means on the borrower and follow up and other things. This is the last resort we do, where we take hold of the asset and we try to reduce our losses. So the intrinsic thing is that it is not a profitable activity. So it is just an activity to reduce loss. So there is intrinsic profit to the investors because the investors buy it at almost cost or below cost. We are not a builder or a developer, or we are not somebody who invested in the project. So we are not looking for profit or gains or income from this. It's only a loss reducing tool for us. So there is a play for the investor here. And as rightly pointed out, this is a transparent process. A buyer who buys these assets in a public auction has little bit of more legal protection. He's in a much better footing compared to a buyer who is doing it in a private basis. Anyway, I won't take much of your time. I leave it at this stage. I've been already introduced, and I've been handling this work for last about 30 years. Uh, 20 years I have been in recoveries and collections only. So any questions? I got a law background also. So any questions I can answer. Obviously, certain questions are uh, we don't give specific answers because there are some terms and conditions of the auction. So we are always bound by that. So over to you, the moderator, and over to the investors.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, there are some questions I can see, but some of them already they have typed. I don't know. So how do we know status of possession is symbolic? Okay, but I can't read the entire question. Can you read the moderator or who it is?
Sir, yeah.
So for
One
the
Vishal
property,
Ponde.
is it required to buy the total amount during the auction day? So I'll take that one first, whereas that is a later question. You don't have to you don't have to pay the entire amount. We generally follow the SARFAESI Act, which says that 25% amount is payable on the date of the bidding or within the next 24 hours. So you should be ready with your at least 25% funds when you are declared the winning bidder. And the balance you normally get 15 days. The extension is at the discretion of the authorized officer. So you will get a window of around 15 days for the entire amount. That is one question. And then I can see a couple of more ones. Somebody has written about symbolic or physical. Symbolic is an artificial concept. Symbolic for the buyer means that the bank doesn't have the actual possession of the property. So the actual possession of the property will be handed over only after due process of law, or the possession has to be taken over by the buyer himself. So compared to physical possession, from the buyer perspective or the investor perspective, it is not a better deal, but the cost may be lower, and open plots, and some of the lands are sold like this only because there is no physical possession of these. So symbolic is an invention by the bankers. There is nothing called symbolic in the SARFAESI Act. SARFAESI Act says just you take possession and sell, that's all. So possession is possession, but for an investor, symbolic matters. If I buy, will I get RC of the car because RC is with owner? Of course, that is a hypothetical asset. RC normally will be a duplicate RC only, but I won't take that now because we are mostly focusing on immovable properties. Movable properties, yes, RC optional. You may get it in the car sometimes, or you may not get it also. So if the original can cause issues or file cases for property after win the auction, normally the bank will disclose any ongoing litigation going on in the property. You are free to ask your own questions that is there any litigation going on or not. But after the sale, if any litigation is initiated, that's what I indicated in the beginning itself. You buy it to a public auction. You are a bona fide buyer who just saw an advertisement and came and inspected and bought the property. Though the sale is as is, what is, where is, basis without recourse, no warranty, no assurance, but you are a little bit protected by law because you are a bona fide buyer and you came in an auction. You don't have any relationship with the bank. It's an arm's length relationship. So if a borrower can initiate litigation, yes, he can initiate litigation. But being a bona fide buyer, your money is more or less safe because you will say, I went and purchased the property after little bit of due diligence. Obviously, you can't do the entire due diligence. It's not possible to check all aspects of the property. You have to broadly check. There are a lot of databases and a lot of legal firms and a lot of some other companies who are doing this work. For a small fee, they check what are the litigation on the property. So before you invest your money, you can have a preliminary check. But after that, if they initiate, you are protected, but we can't guarantee anything. How
Yes.
to purchase the property directly from the bank? That is through a private treaty, but we don't encourage that kind of sale. That is a rare case we do. And I would, to be honest, I would discourage you from doing any private treaty. That is not a very preferred mode, and legal protection is equal, but a public auction will be looked at a better footing than a private treaty. So approaching the bank directly, we don't mind you approaching, but I don't think it is a good thing to do. If you are a borrower, yes, you should definitely approach the bank and settle your dues instead of allowing it to go for auction. But if you're an investor, better to look at platforms. With due respect to foreclosure, there are other platforms also. You have a better choice. You can look at that also. So you have a wider range of properties in a platform. The bank is looking at only disposing of certain number of properties, and the bank has its own interest in promoting some property. They'll say, "I want you to buy this. I wanted to." So a platform is a neutral entity. I would encourage you to go through a platform, but you are welcome to the bank. We don't say no.
Yes, sir.
How do we verify that the property has been sold through an earlier auction? That foreclosure is running. See, repeatedly we advertise some of the properties. We don't mention the auction number at all. It is up to you, the investor, whether it was earlier published or not. Some investors do have the tendency to wait for second auction, third auction, believing that the reserve price will go down. That is a market practice of lowering the reserve price, but that is not a compulsory practice. So some of the good properties will get sold in the first or second auction itself. So auction number doesn't matter to you. We don't mention any auction number. It is not easy to find out, but anybody who is tracking, there are some people who are tracking the publications frequently. They will be able to help you that this is auction number 4 of the same property. We don't, there is no method to track that. If they, foreclosure.com may throw light on that. I don't know how to track the number of the auction. I don't know. Any
We
more?
only need to name the borrower name that I have shared in the earlier slide, sir. If he mention the borrower name in the borrower name, he has
Yeah,
to
yeah.
type the institution name, and
No,
again, what he has to do, he has to go to the city option. He has to write down the city name, and
correct, correct. So
then
it is a
after
manual
he has
tracking
to
only.
go type to
So correct, correct.
correct,
So
correct, sir.
Arunima Gupta is
Manually,
asking
yes,
what is the difference between a bank and a restructuring firm? Absolutely no difference. They step into the shoes of a secured creditor and they also auction it under SARFAESI Act only. There is absolutely no difference. Um, in fact, some of the rates are higher in a asset reconstruction company because they start auction afresh, but some of them are sold at a lower rate. So there is nothing like that, but there is no difference in the process. There is no difference. If the buyers bid above the reserve price, yes, it's perfectly valid. No problem. We welcome that because it will reduce our loss.
correct, sir.
Symbolic means property. No, symbolic doesn't mean there is any litigation. Symbolic means only that the physical possession, the lock and key is not with the banker. It is with the customer is occupying it, or it is vacant, or we don't know who is occupying it. But symbolic is a valid auction. It is absolutely valid. You will get the title. There is no issue. Only physical possession will be a little bit of a challenge. If all these properties are loan default property, how can we show something? Arunima Gupta has written something. Okay, Harish Chandra Panda.
Thank you.
I think most of the questions are covered, but Arunima Gupta has got something else also. I don't know.
If all these properties
How
are
can it
loan
be
default,
verified
private
this as
properties
loan
in
taken from another bank? Yeah, that's a good question. In some states, you have got encumbrance certificate, electronic registry. I think 8, 10 states they have that. You can check the EC. The bank doesn't provide any EC or any services. But wherever there is no electronic service like Delhi or something, it is not possible to verify any multi-funding like that. If you go to the property inspection, you may see some notices pasted by other banks also, but we don't guarantee anything because the notices may be removed. So it is better to, that is what we are saying, you have to invest 5-10,000 rupees in a lawyer and who can really go through the title records and see if any other charge of any other banker is there. Normally, the charge is exclusive and first only. Multiple charge the bank doesn't do, but rare cases there are some multiple charge properties. It is better to avoid them, but there will be some indication, some kind of a poster or advertisement in the newspaper of other bank also. But that risk is there, to be honest, here. But that will be a very, very minuscule percentage of the properties in the market. Who will do it in 5-10K? What I mean is it could be 25,000 also. I am not saying that the amount is sacrosanct. There are some other agencies, obviously I can't tell you in this forum, but if you just Google, you will get a lot of people along with property services, they are giving this due diligence service also. But no due diligence is 100% foolproof. It can only reveal some aspects of it. Does not cooperate, you will fall with the property. Yeah. Banks fund these properties. There is no bar on funding these properties. We also, on a selective basis, fund these properties. That is, if you are a buyer and you want a loan on that property, we do that. Some banks don't finance the repossessed properties. Some banks do it. So people do loans now. Is DCB struggling with NPS? No, we are having a normal NPA. This is not part of the forum here. I am not authorized to comment on that, but we have a normal NPA level, which a small SME funding bank has normally.
Yes, sir.
What about genuineness of the title papers banks have? Yes, we do have a due diligence process before granting a loan. So that is one kind of a first level check that the papers are genuine. But again, there is no warranty, I said. So there is a due diligence which we done before the loan is granted. So likelihood of a false paper coming in is reduced there. But again, 100% foolproof, there is nothing like that. That is what I'm saying. You have your own people who, if you are investing, maybe, well, every money is valuable, I know, whatever you're investing, but whatever money you invest, it is worth spending about little bit of money for due diligence because you are getting these properties at a big discount also.
Correct.
I think I have to leave for some meeting. So can I? Is there any structural? No, structural. No, we do some technical thing, but structural and all, no guarantee, nothing. We don't do that. Does not cooperate. Okay, bank officer. That is a valid point. Foreclosure.com, can you help if the authorized officer does not pick up the phone or doesn't cooperate? Can you
Yes, sir.
can
We
you
will.
help the investor reach us? The
Yes,
authorized
sir.
officer may be busy
100%.
somewhere else also.
Say
Okay.
we have our backend team, sir. We support this
So
case.
you please address that because the
Yes,
banker
sir.
may be really
100%.
held up in something else also.
Oh, yes, sir.
I think reserve price is fixed. It is based on the valuation of the property. It's around the market value only. It is a discount to the market value normally. Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's got nothing to do with the outstanding of the borrower. It's on the value of the property only. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I thank you all, the investors, YP Rao and your team. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for
Thank you very
sparing your
much.
time, sir. Thank you from
Sure.
Foreclosure India team. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye. I'm leaving. Yeah. Bye.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your guidance, sir. Thank you so much.
Bye.
So there is our team details you can see on your screen. If you want to purchase the property in Hyderabad, you can contact to our Jaiprakash Reddy sir. His number is 8142 000064. If you are looking for property in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, we have Mr. Arun. His number is 8142 000735. If you want to purchase the property in North, our manager is there, Shailendra Kumar Srivastava. He is taking care of Delhi, Lucknow, and the north side. Myself, Nitesh Pawar, I'm a manager. I'm stationed at Mumbai. I'm taking care of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa. Uh, uh, you can take my number. You can contact me in office hours. My number is 8142 000725. We have Mr. Varun. He is taking care of Bangalore. His number is 8142 000809. If you want to purchase the property in Bangalore, Karnataka, you can contact to Varun. Further, we have telecalling team, 5 numbers of telecalling team, back office work, 3 numbers of people there. Data entry operator, we have 9 numbers of data operator. If you want support, we have 8142 00006162. This is our backend support. He will support you for property across the India. You can contact to them as well. Moving forward, there are our social media handlers. So if you want to take a latest update, you can visit to our and subscribe to our channels. We have YouTube channels. 20K followers are there. We have Instagram, 86,000 followers are there. We have Facebook page, we have 42,000 plus followers are there. We have X, we have more than 790 followers are there. If you want a latest update, we have a physical possession property data available with the description of the property. Please subscribe to our latest update on bank auctions. All the details are available on our all these foreclosure channel. I request you to note down the details of showing on your screen. You will check the physical possession photos and videos and description of the property along with the authorized official details. Also, our backend details are available on numbers are available. Yes, we will already share the direct sale page link. We'll share it again. 1 minute. See, these are the direct sale properties available on foreclosureindia.com. DCB Bank, we have 283 properties available for direct sale. These are the property are in physical position. So you can click on that link and you can. I'm not a premium customer. Can I avail 1 month free success? Sir, already we have given 1 month free access to all of you. We have 1 month free access given to you. Just log in to Foreclosure India website. You will see all the. Okay, I will approve. Correct, sir. If you need any support, sir, we have given the contact details. You note down the contact details. These are our support team contact details. If you require, you can note it down. How direct sale difference from auction? This is not a direct sale, sir. This is the properties are available for sale. If you approach to the bank, they will arrange the inspection. After that, they will publish the property for auction. So this is what the direct sale is. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Latest photos and videos are updated and uploaded on all these platforms. You can check the live updates on our platforms. And recording also of all these webinars are available on our YouTube channel. On behalf of Foreclosure, we thank you all for giving us an opportunity to explain about buying property through bank auction. We wish you and your family to buy good properties and create a wealth and financial freedom. Thank you all of you once again for sparing your valuable time and attending this webinar. Namaste. I declare this webinar is closed. Thank you. Thank you so much.